Sorry about that, guys. My camera cut off. But yeah, so you're trying to make happen what you want to happen. You're trying to control a situation, so that's why calamus is great for it. So when you're dressing the candle, do it with the oil after you carved it. After you've carved your intention that you're trying to banish poverty away from you, you're going to dress it with the oil, dress it with the pepper flakes, and try and dress it with the calamus. It's really hard. It's really tough. So it's really hard to grind up. What I actually did, because it wasn't sticking to my candle, I got a candle holder and I stuck the calamus root at the bottom underneath, and I stuck the candle on top. I put my intent into the herb first and I stuck it on top. So then as it goes down, the wax will drip onto the root, or onto the, well, yeah, it is a root, so onto the root. And then, so it's still putting my intent into the spell that way. If you can crush it up and you can dress it, then that's perfect, but that's what I ended up doing instead. Roll the candle away from you, obviously, because you're trying to send this away from you, get it rid of, get out of your life. Totally just get it away from you 100%. So never roll it toward, I guess never, I'm not going to say never, because if that's actually what you feel like you need to do, then do it. I'm not going to tell you what to do. This is just what I do. So after you're done doing that, I'm not going to tell you what to say. That I feel that needs to come from you. Like I said, I got this original spell off Alchemy Works. It had stuff that you could say, it had a chant with it. I never do that. I never use a chant from a spell that I get out of a book or anything like that. I always make it my own. I put my own feelings into it. So that's what I did. So that's what I fully think that you guys should do. But if you want, like I said, I originally got it from alchemyworks.com. If you would like to know what it said on there, I don't remember what it had for the chant and for the voice part of the spell. But you can check it out online if you would rather do that. So after you do all that, you're going to light your candle. I ground and center myself. I try and feel the energy around me. I try and feel and imagine what I'm wanting to get rid of, what I'm needing to get out of my life. And I do that for quite a while as the candle's burning. I'm trying to connect my energy to the candle, to the herbs, to all the energy I already have going on around in this spell. And that's what I try and focus on for a good amount of time. You don't have to do it for very long. You could do it for a couple seconds and then continue on with whatever else you would like to do next. After I do that, that's when I work on my mortar and pestle. I grab it and I awaken the spirit within. I call forth on the spirit of the realms of the other world. And then that's when I start to bring my energy full force, and I ask for it to come with me and help banish poverty from my life. And as I go around and around and around, I'm telling it what I'd like it to banish for me. I'm putting my energy out there, and I'm imagining the energy that I'm raising around me to just boom, ba-boom, 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 until it bursts. It's like a big bubble, like that's just bigger and bigger and bigger, and it bursts. And that's how I feel the energy was when I was doing this spell, and it went out into the universe. And that's how it's going to work. That's how it works for me. You, of course, can imagine and visualize whatever you'd like, but that's just what I do. Also, when I'm talking to the spirits and saying what I'd like to happen, I also acknowledge the herbs, the spirits of the herbs that I'm working with. That's just something I do personally, but they all have spirits. They all have a different nument, and I acknowledge them because I'm asking their spirits to not only work with me physically, but I'm asking them on the other realm to help increase the energy in the spell to change and to manifest what I'd like. So that's just what I do personally. I also had a mojo sachet that I had made. I'm going to show you guys in the next part of the spell. To bring prosperity and change into my life and organization, because that's another part of what I have this spell for. Poverty can be a million different things. In my opinion, a reason for poverty for me is not controlling my money very well. So that's another thing that this was. I had made originally on the full moon to help stop overspending. So I had it here with me. You guys can incorporate crystals. I didn't end up doing that really. I mean, I always keep my snowflake obsidian with me. And there's actually a malachite in here. So I did a little bit, but not necessarily to go along with this spell. So, but, make it your own. If you don't like anything I said in this spell, then, you know what? Do completely different. Do what you'd like to do and show me. I'd love to see it. I love learning from everybody on here, and I just hope that at least some of my ramblings that are on here at least do some good. Because I know I get on here and I ramble a lot, and I don't mean to. I guess it's just like a nervous habit. But I hope it does some good for somebody, and we're all here to learn from each other. We all come from different paths and different parts of lives. So that's just what I want to do. I want to get what I know out there, and I want to learn from everybody else. So I really hope you guys like this spell. If you don't, oh well, sorry. But it's getting really late, and I have to get up really early for work tomorrow, and I think my kids are still up because I think I just heard my daughter. So I'm going to get off here, and I'm going to go to bed. Have a great night, guys. Blessings. Bye.